This is the voice of the Patriot, where we speak truth to power. Now here we don't criticize, but if we must, it would only be on one condition: to build and not to destroy. That is why we keep saying we are in the service of God and country. And remember, here we are not neutral. Never. We have taken sides. The side of the truth. That is why we keep saying we are the headquarters of the truth. And I want to say thank you so much. I appreciate you and I love you. This is the crackdown. And my name, Blakk Rasta. Now the next time you hear this voice, I am going to be taking some very, very important news items, my brother, my sister, from the news reel. And that would be our editorial. My brother, my sister, this is the voice of the Patriot. William Atu-Essien is too smart for jail. Prophet Oduro pleads with President Mahama. And I'm reading this from Ghana Web. And I read, Prophet Kofi Oduro, leader and founder of Alabaster International Ministry, has fervently pleaded with President John Dramani Mahama to grant clemency to jailed businessman and founder of the now defunct Capital Bank, William Atu-Essien. Now, the outspoken clergyman believes that Atu-Essien, whom he describes as too intelligent and highly intellectual, should not be held in prison. Now, according to a post shared by popular X account Ed Hub, Prophet Oduro called for Atu-Essien to be added to the list of persons to be pardoned by the president this year. Atu-Essien is too intelligent for prison, and right now he's facing a health challenge. Please, could he be added to those to be pardoned this year? Prophet Oduro is quoted as saying, now the man of God has joined the growing list of prominent individuals calling on President Mahama to show mercy to Atu-Essien. Now recently, renowned Ghanaian satirist and television personality Kweku Sintim Misa, popularly known as KSM, made a passionate appeal to President John Dramani Mahama to grant clemency to Atu-Essien. Now, speaking during his program, the KSM show, the experienced broadcaster expressed grave concern over the current health condition of Mr. Essien, who is currently serving a custodial sentence. Now, according to KSM, the former bank owner suffered a serious accident while in prison, resulting in a severe spinal injury that has confined him to a wheelchair. Mr. President, I beg you, please, this man, in my view, has been wronged. He is languishing in jail. If you should go and visit Atu-Essien right now, the man is in a wheelchair. KSM said he had an accident while in jail, and I think he sustained a very severe spinal injury. So right now, the man is in extremely bad shape. He is in a wheelchair because he has a spinal problem. So many things. The veteran entertainer emphasized that the appeal was not based on personal friendship or sentiment, but rather on what he described as inhumane, my brother, my sister, treatment of this person. Now, let's look at what took Atu-Essien to jail. William Atu-Essien, an entrepreneur and founder of the first Capital Plus, which later evolved into Capital Bank, was sentenced to 15 years in prison by an Accra High Court on October the 23rd, 2023, after being found guilty of stealing over 90 million Ghana cedis in liquidity support provided by the Bank of Ghana to Capital Bank. He was initially given an opportunity to avoid a custodial sentence by agreeing to repay 90 million as restitution to the state. However, he failed to meet the payment terms agreed upon with the Attorney General and the court. ASEAN paid 30 million upfront in December 2022, but was unable to pay the remaining 60 million in the agreed installments. His failure to fulfill the terms led the court to impose the custodial sentence. Prophet Oduro is a man that I respect so much and I love. I've tried to get him for an interview on this show a couple of times. He was never able to make time. At the right time, we'll be able to get him here and have a conversation. Now, Prophet Oduro is talking about two very important issues. The fact that Atu ASEAN is very smart. In his own words, he's too smart. Number two, he has a health condition. KSM is only talking about the health condition. But both of them are talking about one thing. The man should be given clemency so he can leave jail. I don't understand this. Blakk Rasta, I don't understand. If a man is sick, take him to the hospital. Should every sick person be given clemency? Please, let's stop this joke. If a man is sick, clemency is not what is going to heal him. Doctors and nurses are those that will heal him. True or false? Let us stop this joke, I beg you, in the name of the nation Ghana. He is sick, yes. So, instead of pleading for him to be freed, so that he can continue to run away with our 60 million Ghana cedis, please let doctors take care of him. Let him get well and be returned to jail to finish his custodial sentence. What kind of a Ghanaian joke is this? KSM is a man that I love and respect. I will never say a word against him. Prophet Oduro is another such person. My brother, my sister, let's look at the facts of the case. The man had capital plus. His bank was collapsing, and therefore the central bank decided to give his bank 90 million Ghana cedis for him to heave a sigh of relief and be able to keep the bank running. He stole 90 million of the people of Ghana's money. He stole. He's a thief, according to what the courts are saying. I don't know Atu ASEAN. I've never met him. If I have, then I've forgotten. My brother, my sister, it is not personal at all. It's about Ghana. My brother, what is good for the goose must be good for the gander. Aba yedi bo techino. Sabana na yedi bo ba. You cannot beat techi with one stick and use a different stick to beat ba. It doesn't make sense. My brother, my sister, the man is sick. Let him go to the hospital. Let him be taken care of. And when it is done, let him go back and continue his custodial sentence. He was given an opportunity to elude a custodial sentence. To put it more easy, my brother, my sister, he was asked to pay the money so that he will not go to jail. That is enough for a man who stole 90 million Ghana cedis. He was able to cough out 30 million Ghana cedis, 60 million Ghana. These monies I have never seen all my life. And we all work as hard. But some people have decided to be thieves. The thieves that we don't want to be. My brother, my sister, they should see the repercussion of their thievery. With all love. He has a family, I have a family, you have a family. The money he stole is going to affect our families and affect us, but it is going to improve his family and him. For that matter, if the repercussions are coming, they should fall on his head. After all, my brother, my sister, you don't punish an innocent man. He's too smart, so what? He can be God as long as he has stolen money. Prophet Oduro, with all respect, please don't preach this. The man must go to jail. That's what they said. That's the law of the country. If your argument is that he is not well, we hear you. But the best place to get him healed is the hospital. He shouldn't come out. He should be there. Do you know how many smart people went to jail? Kwame Nkrumah went to jail. Is Atu ASEAN smarter than Kwame Nkrumah? Huh? I want to know. So many great people went to jail, like Nelson Mandela. Is Atu Essien smarter than Nelson Mandela? Chatuchi Kata went to jail. My brother, my sister. Is Atu Essien smarter than Chatuchi Kata? I want to know. Please don't let us go on this tangent. And President Mahama, don't swallow this bait. It's a joke. Please, you are resetting Ghana. Reset Ghana. If I am found culpable, please put me in there. And I will take the bull by the horn. If this was a political judgment, if this was a case of somebody twisting another person's arm in order to drag them to the other side of the political divide, then I can say, let's look at it again. But the courts ruled that he stole 90 million Ghana cedis. How many pipe-borne water projects could this have handled? How many borehole projects could this have handled? Schools under trees, 90 million. Stop this joke, please, I beg you. Mr. Mahama, you are resetting Ghana. Please let the laws of the country work. When Chatuchi Kata was in jail, very sick, my brother, my sister, what did they do? Did they pull him out? At the point when they even wanted him out, he said, no, I'm not going out. I'm going to fight my case in court. It is a coward who takes clemency. If I were in jail and I was jailed for, God forbid, for 20 days, and after some time, the president comes and says, oh, you have served 5 days. Clemency, there's an animal called clemency. Come out. I will say, no, sir. I want to feel the full repercussion of my action. I am not better than any other person in jail. It's only cowards who take clemency. I leave it here. I do understand in some cases where clemency may work. When people change over and become better people, my brother, my sister, in that case, they should be allowed to serve a major portion of their sentence before clemency hits them. If they are jailed for 20 days, at least they should serve 10 days and over before this clemency hits them. Jail is not a punitive thing. It is a reformatory thing. Therefore, if a man goes to jail and then he reforms very quickly and is proven that he has changed, my brother, my sister, sometimes it can be deceptive. Then I can say, oh, there should be some clemency. After all, the person was only supposed to go in there and reform. Not in the case of a man being sick. If he's sick, take him to the doctor. Get him well. Don't give him clemency because he has some sickness, so therefore what? I'll leave it here. The next thing I want to look at is also taken from Ghana Word, and it says, how school fees forced Calibos to support NPP to push free SHS agenda in 2024 election. I read. Now, popular Ghanaian comedian and actor Richard Kweku Asante, popularly known as Calibos, has opened up about the personal reasons that influence his decision to join the new Patriotic Party campaign ahead of the 2024 general elections. Now, speaking in an interview on Joy FM on July 5, 2025, Calibos revealed that his support for the NPP was rooted in his belief in the transformative impact of the free senior high school policy, a flagship initiative of the former current government. Now, addressing public perceptions that celebrities often endorse political parties for financial gain or personal benefit, Calibos was quick to dismiss such notions. Calibos recounted how before the introduction of free SHS, he was overwhelmed by the constant demands for financial assistance to pay school fees, not only from his immediate family, but also from the extended family and community members. Back then, the amount of money I spent on school fees was unbelievable. There is this public notion that once you appear on TV, you are rich. So people kept coming with school fees issues from family, from my mother's side, from my community. It was endless. Now, the financial strain, he said, took a toll on his ability to save or invest in personal projects. At times, he found himself financially drained after meeting these obligations, while admitting that there was a little bit of selfishness in his decision to support the free SHS policy. Calibos explained that his so-called selfishness stemmed from a desire to ease the financial burden that had weighed on him for years. If I could help promote this policy and make sure it stays, it meant I could save money and financially pursue projects I had on hold. Before free SHS, I became broke after paying fees in September. When people want to play two-face, this is how they talk. There are some people who think they are so smart. Any government that comes, they want to behave as if they are with them. In Arabic, we call them munafikun, the hypocrites. My brother, if you stand for A, stand with it. Don't only stand with A when it is in very good times. You will be called a fair weather friend. All these guys are trying to come away from the NPP that they supported. You supported the party. Go ahead and support it. What has changed? Are you still standing by that? You see, with Calibos, I don't have a problem if you supported a certain political party because of one policy. Let's even say half a policy or a quarter of a policy. That's it. That's what we stand for. Be bold and stand by it. If you have changed your mind, tell us exactly why you have changed your mind, so that we can assess you on the content of your character. My brother, my sister, we saw a lot of these so-called creatives running after Mahama in his days. Some of them ran after the NPP. We saw all of them, especially the NPP. Mark Okreku Mante had his influence on the creative arts, and therefore he probably used this influence to get a lot of the so-called creatives to support the NPP. They say when it is the day to die, even the medicine man has no cure for himself. My brother, you supported this party. They were in power. You enjoyed the policy, right? Keep on. Follow it, so that when they return, they will continue with more policies that will help you. My brother, my sister, I have a problem, and this is my problem. A lot of these creatives are not genuine. They are not loyal. They want to eat here and eat here. Sadly, that is how our political landscape is. If you belong here, then you are sidelined when your party is out of power. And for me, that is stupid. Everybody is a Ghanaian, whether they supported this side or that side. My brother, my sister, they should still have their rights as Ghanaians upheld. They should never be denied anything that should come to them. No. Now, to Calibos, let me ask you this. When you were running from one campaign stage to the other and asking people to vote for the NPP, did you consider your career? Did you consider that a lot of your fans could be on either divide? You didn't care. It was about you. I don't care what my fans think. After all, the business is not even working well. So stand by it. Live by it. When I see creatives running on campaign trails with politicians, I pray for them. They are so ignorant. They don't know their trade. My brother, my sister, it's the same thing with these pastors and so-called men and women of God who jump to celebrate a certain political party by joining their campaign trails. My brother, my sister, People run to you for advice and counsel. They belong to all these political divides. So if you support one political divide, how do you expect the people on the other divide to come to you and respect your counsel? I have preached this over and over. Many people have come to tell me, oh, Blakk, but this is happening in America. Oh, Blakk, but that is happening in America. Oh, that is happening in America. My brother, the American political divide or situation is very different from what we have here. And again, may I just put it, even if I was in America, I will not support any political candidate beyond Pan-Africanism, the Pan-African that I am. I won't do that. And this is what every creative should know. It should be your personal thing. You should never ever come out public and support any political party just like that in a campaign. Let us be careful, my brother. Now, Calibos, well, you supported them. They gave you free SHS, which was good. A lot of Ghanaians liked it. We all talked about it. Albeit it was mediocre. Poor food, poor so many different things. A lot of these schools, they will still have to go for extra classes, which parents paid for. Look, mediocre, but at least it started on a good note. It was a good thought. When you realize Nana Akufo-Addo and Bawumia got every other thing wrong, what did you do? Did you come out to bemoan this? No, free HSS was enough to silence you forever, to celebrate this dead criminal party. I'll leave it to you. Now the next story is taken from My Joy Online, and this is going to last only about 2-3 minutes. Calf doctor dies over lack of laboratory for treating heart attack. Oh Jesus. I read. The Kwamfo Anochi Teaching Hospital is seeking the urgent prioritization and construction of a catheterization laboratory after losing one of its critical medical staff who suffered a heart attack. Dr. Kwame Eduofori, an emergency physician at the hospital, is reported to have died over the weekend when his colleague doctors attempted saving him but lacked the crucial laboratory to treat an obstruction in one of his blood vessels, pumping blood to his heart. The absence of the laboratory at Ghana's second largest teaching hospital has sparked grave concerns over the poor medical infrastructure in public health facilities in the country, as Ghana boasts of only one of such facilities in Accra. I am so sad that Kwame Eduofori is dead. I am sad. We have lost one of our great human resources. He stayed in this country, pushed on to see the health of the nation become better. Unlike a lot of his colleagues who believe they don't owe Ghana anything, they are in America, England, Japan, China, Korea, working there as doctors. He stayed here, and this is his fate. I bleed and I cry for him. I'm sad. But my brother, is Ghana a human institution or a jungle made up of tigers, lions, and so on and so forth? Can I know? You don't have a catheterization center, a place that can deal with heart problems. And heart attacks are one of the most common conditions we have in Ghana. Somebody goes to stake lotto. After all, now there is no tax on betting, and he loses. Heart attack. My brother, my sister, the smallest thing in Ghana can give us heart attack. Your political party loses, heart attack. My brother, my sister, your child goes to school and fails the exam, heart attack. You are sacked from your work, heart attack. Every little thing, heart attack. And a lot of the men who are busy in the bedroom, Viagra, heart attack. Now you get this heart attack, go to the hospital, and there isn't a laboratory to take care of you. We hear it is only in Accra. What happens to the people of Kumasi? The people of the Bono Ahafo? The people of Tamale? Bolgatanga, Wale, Boku? They all have to run with their heart attack all the way to Accra. They won't even do 100 meters and they are dead. What kind of a nation do we have? All the V8s that Nana Akufo-Addo bought using state money for all his cohorts. All the flying around in private jets. Couldn't the money have been used to deal with some of these dire needs? The money stolen by some of these people. Cecilia, the power on my mind. How did the case go? What happened to the case? The money under the bed. What happened to that money? Have they freed her? Is it over? Wayome, what happened to him? The thief who stole our money and he was asked to pay back the money. Has he finished paying? Atuesian is in jail. He failed to pay 60 million Ghana cedis. It was 90. He paid 30. It's now left with 60. Couldn't that have been used, in fact, to build a laboratory like that? Or how much does it really cost? So you see the importance of being honest, the importance of dealing with thieves. It hurts, my brother. You go to England, we don't have people stealing like this. The laws will come after you. America, the laws will come after you. China will come after you. Japan, come after you. But when it comes to us, men of God, entertainers, and renowned people would come and beg that you have a cho whilst in prison, they should remove you. When you cho, a cho can say, you know free. He asked Qatar, take him out. J.B. Dankwa died in jail. Yes, it might have been political, but we who stand on the other side, we know it was necessary. Sometimes we have to sacrifice people in order for our nation to get better. And I have no regrets over some of these things.